The 14th century in England was a time of great change. It was a period of upheaval and transformation. Amidst the turmoil, a new age was dawning in English literature. We call this era the Age of Chaucer. Geoffrey Chaucer, a writer of extraordinary talent, emerged during this time. Chaucer's lifetime, roughly 1343 to 1400, marks the heart of this vibrant literary period. His writing captured the essence of the age. He wrote about real people and their everyday lives. His work provides a fascinating window into medieval England. This period followed the Norman conquest. The Normans from France had conquered England in 1066. Their arrival brought about significant changes in language and culture. French became the language of the court and the elite. English was relegated to the common people. However, during the 14th century, English began to re-emerge as a literary language. Chaucer's decision to write in English rather than French was a bold one. It helped shape the future of the English language. The 14th century was a time of great change for England. The Black Death, a devastating plague, swept across Europe. It reached England in 1348. The plague killed millions of people. It had a profound impact on society. The 100 Years' War, a series of conflicts between England and France, also raged during this period. The war had a significant impact on English life. It created a sense of national identity. It also led to economic and social changes. Amidst these challenges, English society was undergoing a period of significant transformation. The feudal system, which had defined medieval life for centuries, was beginning to break down. A new class of merchants and traders was emerging. They challenged the traditional social order. The church, a dominant force in medieval life, was also facing challenges. People began to question the authority of the church. New ideas about religion and spirituality were emerging. These changes created a sense of uncertainty and change. However, they also created new opportunities for creativity and expression. Geoffrey Chaucer, born around 1343, lived a life as rich and varied as the characters in his tales. While details of his early life are scant, we know he came from a middle-class London family involved in the wine trade. This upbringing, amidst the bustling heart of London, exposed him to people from all walks of life. Chaucer's life took him far beyond the streets of London. He served as a page in a noble household, then joined the army, fighting in the 100 Years' War. He even travelled as a diplomat to Italy, where he encountered the works of great Italian writers like Boccaccio and Petrarch. These experiences, the people he met, the places he saw, all fed into his writing, making him a keen observer of human nature. Unlike many writers of his time who wrote for the elite, Chaucer chose to write in English, the language of the common people. This decision was revolutionary. It made his work accessible to a wider audience. He gave a voice to those who had been largely ignored in literature. Chaucer's career wasn't solely focused on writing. He held several important government positions. He served as a controller of customs and even as a member of parliament. These roles gave him further insight into the workings of power, justice, and the complexities of human nature, themes that he explored in his writing. Section 4, A Tapestry of Tales Unveiling, the Canterbury Tales. The Canterbury Tales, Chaucer's masterpiece, stands as a cornerstone of English literature. Imagine a group of 30 individuals from all walks of life thrown together on a pilgrimage to Canterbury Cathedral. This is the premise of the Canterbury Tales. The pilgrims, each with their own unique story, agree to a storytelling contest to while away the hours on the road. Their tales, ranging from romantic tragedies to bawdy comedies, form a vibrant tapestry of medieval life. We meet the knight, the wife of Bath, the miller, the pardoner, and many others. Each character, brought to life through Chaucer's vivid descriptions and skillful use of dialogue, reveals the social hierarchy and cultural norms of 14th century England. The genius of the Canterbury Tales lies not only in its diverse cast of characters and their engaging stories, but also in its structure. The pilgrimage serves as a framing device, uniting these seemingly disparate tales into a cohesive whole. As we journey alongside the pilgrims, we witness their interactions, their rivalries, and their shared humanity. Section 5. Mirroring society themes and impact of Chaucer's masterpiece. The Canterbury Tales is more than just a collection of stories. It's a social commentary, a reflection of 14th century England in all its complexity. Through the Pilgrim's Tales, Chaucer explores universal themes that resonate even today: love, death, greed, corruption, and the complexities of human relationships. He satirizes the church, particularly the hypocrisy he saw within its ranks. The pardoner, a man who sells indulgences for sins, and the corrupt monk are prime examples. Chaucer doesn't shy away from exposing the flaws of the powerful and the privileged. He champions the common man, giving voice to their hopes, dreams, and frustrations. The impact of the Canterbury Tales on English literature was profound. It established a new style of writing, using vernacular language to create realistic characters and explore complex themes. Chaucer's use of the vernacular, Middle English, paved the way for future writers to embrace their native tongue. The tales, filled with humor, wit, and keen observations about human nature, continue to entertain and provoke thought centuries later. Chaucer's work remains relevant because it speaks to the enduring qualities of the human experience. Section 6. Beyond Chaucer, other literary voices of the era. While Chaucer stands as a towering figure of the age, other writers and works contributed to the richness of 14th century English literature. These voices, though perhaps less celebrated than Chaucer, offer further insights into the intellectual and cultural landscape of the time. John Gower, a contemporary of Chaucer, wrote in both English and Latin. His most famous work, Confessio Amantis, The Lover's Confession, is a collection of tales exploring the nature of love and morality. Another notable figure is William Langland, a poet known for his allegorical dream vision poem, Piers Plowman. Langland's work is deeply religious and provides a scathing critique of the corruption he saw within the church and society at large. The anonymous Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, a masterpiece of Middle English romance, also emerged during this period. This alliterative poem, with its themes of chivalry, honor, and the supernatural, captivated audiences then and continues to intrigue readers today. These works, along with Chaucer's writings, demonstrate the diversity and vibrancy of 14th century English literature. They offer a glimpse into a world on the cusp of change, grappling with social, religious, and political upheavals. Section 7. The enduring legacy, Chaucer's influence on English literature. Geoffrey Chaucer's impact on English literature is immeasurable. He is hailed as the father of English literature for a reason. His decision to write in English rather than French, the language of the court, was revolutionary. It helped legitimize English as a literary language. Chaucer's influence extends beyond his linguistic choices. His masterful storytelling, his creation of realistic and memorable characters, and his exploration of universal themes established a benchmark for future generations of writers. His works provided inspiration for writers across the centuries, from Shakespeare to Jane Austen to modern-day novelists. The Canterbury Tales in particular has been adapted and reimagined countless times, testament to its enduring appeal and relevance. Chaucer's legacy is not confined to literature. His writings provide invaluable insights into the history, culture, and everyday life of 14th century England. They offer a window into a bygone era, allowing us to connect with the people and events of the past.